Hey, good morning. Welcome to Would You Build This? It's a story about the firm you would build today. Slight rebranding. It's no longer Under the Hood. It's Would You Build This? That's because that's the new book. Does that mean I don't believe in can I borrow your car? No, that's the fiduciary relationships. That's how you build. But this next phase of what we're doing is about those of you out there that run your business, are successful, but wouldn't do it the same way from the beginning if you started today. And so it's a big question. Like, how do you, when you're successful, when you've got sunk costs, when you're making money, when you have gotten really good at what you do, how do you escape the prison you built, right? How do you deal with the consequences of your success, which is often being frustrated? You're frustrated. You're making incredible money. If you're a successful financial advisor, you usually have a liquid net worth of a couple $1,000,000 and or a serious exit value, maybe 8 figures, right? How do you enjoy what you're doing right now? How do you finish strong? How do you enjoy this success as opposed to being trapped by it? And so for those of you that are interested in complexity, for those of you that are interested and still passionate about what you're doing, you're not ready to sell, you're ready to build again, but you don't want to build the way you built the first time. You want to build differently. That's what this is about. So what does it take? Well, usually it takes you doing two really strange things. Number one, you have to kill all the sacred cows, right? So you have to surrender your past success. It doesn't mean you have to give it up, but you have to surrender that. It can't be a false idol. You have to be able to get to a place where you can look back at what you've done and acknowledge that it worked and that you did good stuff and you help people, and also acknowledge that you're not happy or as happy as you want to be. And that's good. Those are two different things, and they are both true and they're both okay. The next thing you need to do is you need to get better at sales, because the reason you're usually not enjoying your financial services business as much as you could is because A, you're not selling to people with enough complexity, which means that you're not acquiring ideal clients that are business owners. Why business owners? Well, a couple things. Business owners, and I don't mean this in a bad way if you're a business owner listening to this, but business owners offer two big bites of the apple, right? And they offer more complexity, they are more interesting, and if you can, as a financial advisor, decide that your next act is going to be becoming the best possible business owner you can, you're then going to be much more comfortable and more effective talking to them as well. So what do? We embrace sales, and we embrace sales not as this is how we beg for business or this is how we close deals, even though acquiring clients and having those clients pay you is kind of important. Instead, what we do is we decide that we are going to raise our game. We are going to be better at what we do, and we are going to be more focused and more professional as salespeople. That ironically is going to save you a ton of time. It's going to produce better results, which give you more resources, which allow you to serve, support, and acquire better clients. This is the secret. And if you're independent, this is how you beat the big firms, right? You beat the big firms by doubling down on your freedom of movement and your independence and your talent. But you've got to be a master at sales because they're a juggernaut of content, a juggernaut of product, a juggernaut of infrastructure. And don't try and beat them at their own game. Beat them at yours. And fundamentally, the best salespeople are the ones that are the most fun for clients to buy from. Hear me. The very best, most professional salespeople are the ones that people say don't sell. And ironically, their technique, their understanding of the complete sales process, their ability to have multifaceted, complex conversations and to manage intricate, deep relationships is unmatched. And that's why they're fun to buy from. Think about it. So if you're interested, we've got scorecard links out there. We've got all kinds of stuff. I've got spots for 20 financial services business owners that want to work on would you build this? It's going to be fun. I think our introductory price is $1,500 a month. Um, and that I'll commit to that for at least a year or two. Um, what you get as a part of that is you get 1 hour of coaching per month direct with me, and you get to be part of a peer group environment because I think that that combination is necessary. There are things that I can provide that the peer group cannot, and there are things that the peer group can do for you that I cannot, and we're going to combine both of those. So it's going to be a group coaching, peer group environment where we are going to be working on what's next while enjoying the heck out of what's now. Be real, be human, be authentic.